I genuinely want men to reach their full potential, and sperm retention, celibacy, or Brahmacharya is an excellent place to start in any circumstance. Stop chasing women. You were born for something greater. You are the spirit soul, not the physical body. Feed your soul. Although Brahmacharya has a much broader and more pithy meaning in Indian scriptures, I take the popular meaning of it to be mostly captured by the English word celibacy. Brahmacharya can be defined as abstinence from any physical or mental sexual indulgence. There is a concept in Hindu philosophy of reproductive energy moving upwards or downwards. Every creature has something called will, which expresses or manifests itself through the physical form and mental attributes of the being or creature in question. It has manifested itself in eyes and ears, hands and feet, mouth and voice, thinking and choosing, remembering and forgetting, reproducing, and creative activities, among other things, to serve its own ends. The urge to reproduce emerges as one of these manifestations of the will to survive forever. This desire could be satisfied in a variety of ways. It could be either sexual or asexual in nature. The sexual manifestation appears in animals, birds, and other creatures as reproductive organs, as well as a desire for the opposite sex, as well as a desire to engage in sexual activities. It also has a number of other characteristics. Plants, for example, flower color, fragrance, and so on. It could show up as a change in body odor, for example. To protect it from predators, it must have a taste of meat or flesh, and so on. When the will fails to find an outlet for its reproductive urge through the most common activities, the energy seeks an alternative outlet. This could lead to creative endeavors such as great works of art and architecture, painting, poetry, science, philosophy, and so on, ensuring that the will and its imprints live on in the future. As a result, a higher being is more likely to contribute to lofty goals. Celibacy, or Brahmacharya, may provide this benefit. Using one's creative energies to achieve higher and loftier goals, and living forever abiologically rather than biologically. A person who has realized the ultimate reality is in the highest state. Brahmacharya's goal is to achieve this. He is, by nature, a free man. He doesn't have to rely on his mind or morality to keep him in check. The role of sexual energy control in the spiritual path is a source of contention. Science believes that sex control is unnatural, impossible, or has no bearing on a man's well-being. The food we eat is eventually converted into semen, which contains creative energy, according to spiritual science. If this energy is stored and transformed in the body, it can provide you with enhanced memory, strength, and other benefits. That's why ancient sages could go for long periods of time without eating. We won't be able to benefit from that energy if this semen is thrown away. There's a whole science behind it, and we can't control sex unless we understand it. Here are some of the advantages of celibacy, also known as Brahmacharya. Fearlessness. Fear is greatly reduced. It will become difficult for you to be afraid of anything, even dangerous things. In a dangerous situation, you'll be aware of the danger, but instead of panicking and exacerbating the problem, you'll be able to deal with it carefully. You'll get a sense of what true masculinity is like. Better eyesight. With practice, your eyesight improves dramatically. Not only does one's vision improve, but so does one's eye endurance. You can then sit in front of your computer for hours without your vision becoming blurry or your eyes tiring. Masturbation causes blindness, they used to say in ancient times. Although this is an exaggeration, there is a link between the two. Floaters around the eyes also fade away or vanish completely. Blissfulness. You will experience bliss, which will lead to apathy and a dislike for sensual pleasures. When you're in a state of bliss, it's easy to lose interest in everything else. It is best to practice self-inquiry to increase this bliss. The pleasure is similar to that experienced during sexual activity, but it is more refined. It is superior because it is continuous and has a revitalizing effect on the body. Better memory. You will have an easier time remembering things and will recall memories that you had forgotten about. Not only will you begin to recall old memories, but you will also begin to recall dreams from a long time ago. The mind will sharpen dramatically. Better immunity. Your body's energy reserves are much higher now, making it easier for the body to deal with illnesses. It's possible that illnesses will increase as a result of the practice at first, owing to the body's natural ability to heal itself of ailments, but everything will improve over time. Worry reduction. You will notice a significant reduction in your worries. Because you feel perfect or nearly perfect, it will become increasingly difficult for you to worry. This will provide you with a sense of security, allowing you to deal with challenging situations without fear. Intuition. The mind becomes extremely sharp and capable of quickly grasping information. Without even thinking about it, you'll begin to understand things intuitively. The answers will come to you on their own time. Suppleness. The body will become more supple and flexible as a result of this treatment. Have you ever noticed how adaptable young children are? They haven't squandered as much vitality as adults, so their bodies are strong and supple. Calmness. An indescribable sense of inner peace emerges. Patience is a virtue that you will naturally develop. Confidence. You'll gain vigor and self-assurance. You are no longer shy, and you are at ease with yourself. Increased confidence can easily lead to arrogance, so be cautious. Lack of anger. The greater the bliss, the more inner peace there is. It's nearly impossible to be angry when you're in a blissful state. Everything seems to be fine all of a sudden. You are no longer bothered by anything. There are numerous other advantages to Brahmacharya. Follow it and get a sense of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any future videos. Also, take a look at our other videos. I'll see you in the next one.